So it's been a while since we were all here on the eve of IBC, and I'm sure you're all very interested to hear what's changed. So I'm pleased to say that we're joined by Steve Connolly, who is one of the directors at IBC, and Steve's been with IBC since 2015 and leads the commercial team there. He holds board-level relationships with key accounts and partnerships and is responsible for business development strategy and new revenue streams. So before we get started, Steve, we're just going to see a short video, please.
We are back. IBC is returning to Amsterdam 9th till 12th of September. We are your community, where the entertainment and technology industry reunite. We are your voice, where the most influential minds imagine the future. We are your home, where you'll find the best in content and technology. IBC, by the industry, for the industry. Register now and start planning.
So Steve, you must be very relieved and very pleased to be back. It's been a tough few years, I'm guessing.
It's been a very tough couple of years, but yeah, I'm absolutely delighted to be back. And it's quite humbling actually seeing so many exhibitors, seeing all the support for the show, seeing everyone here even, returning to Amsterdam. It's very exciting. The team are just delighted to be back. It's what we've been waiting for 3 years now. And we look forward, we don't look back. It's been a tough couple of years, but yeah, now we're just focusing on delivering a fantastic show for everyone.
So obviously, lots of people here will have been to many, many IBCs over the last few years. What are the main differences that they'll notice when they go to the show tomorrow?
Yeah, there's a few differences actually, and I guess some people may have been there already and probably spotted some differences. So there's a new hall layout for a start. So we no longer have the pavilion in front of the main entrance. So Content Everywhere has moved to a purpose-built home in Hall 5. So 4,000 square meters of space there. It's our biggest ever Content Everywhere actually this year. So delighted to have that. Also, we've introduced a number of show floor theatres and stages, and we'd hoped to do that in 2020, funnily enough. So it doesn't feel like a new concept, but it'll be the first time everyone's seen it here. So we have the innovation stage in Hall 2. You can see a number of sessions on that from Friday through to Monday. We have the showcase theatre in Hall 12, which never had that before. So again, sessions from the likes of Google, AWS, Accenture. You'll see again from Friday to Monday. And then, of course, one of the biggest changes is it's a 4-day show this year. People have been asking and debating that for a number of years. This felt like the right year to try the 4-day show. So yeah, more pressure on everyone to get around and see everything than ever before this year.
And just wanted to pick up on your point about the theatres on the show floor as well. What's the thinking behind that? What's the aim of having that presence on the
I guess historically there's always been a bit of a disconnect between the conference and the exhibition show floor. And this year, on our return to IBC, we were desperate to ensure that the exhibitors had as much value as possible, enough added value, and make sure there's enough engagement for the attendees. So bringing content to the show floor means there's less of a disconnect, less people going off-site and doing other things. So yeah, it's to connect the content that IBC is famous for with the exhibitors that we depend so much on.
But the conference
Still a 2-day conference, yeah. Friday and Saturday is the paid for conference, and then there'll be a number of partner sessions from some of IBC's owners on the Sunday and the Monday, which will be free to attend.
Yeah, okay. And if you had to pick some highlights for the show, what would you say, your kind of top 3 key things that you'd like to pick out and share?
Only 3
today. Only 3, Steve. Yeah.
I mean, for me personally, it's seeing all the exhibitors back under one roof. It's a bit cliched, but just seeing those names and the brands and everyone in the halls this week has been fantastic. But in terms of sports production, seeing that technology that's helped sports production continue over the last couple of years, despite everything thrown at them, being able to see that now under one roof will be a massive highlight. In terms of IBC development, the accelerator program has been incredible over the last couple of years, and it's a shame that people haven't had a chance to see it at the RAI. So the first time you'll see that in all its glory. There's 8 collaboration projects. Some of the brands working together who previously were competitors, for example, Great to see them collaborating on kind of proof of concept projects. We have a 5G remote production project, for example, that everyone should definitely go and see, which would be very relevant to this audience. So yes, the accelerators, obviously seeing all the exhibitors there. In terms of sports production, actually, I see you've got the guys from OES here today, and there's a tech paper on the Immersive Olympics in Tokyo, which you should definitely seek out. We've got the Next Web doing an event on disruptors in gaming and sports as well. And we've got a dynamic ad insertion session for the World Cup in later this year. So yeah, lots of highlights. That's probably more than 3, but yeah, lots and lots to look forward to in only 4 days.
And obviously, being back in person, sharing knowledge, product launches, updates, all that kind of thing is obviously very important. But the networking would rank extremely highly for most people. One of the main places people look to do that. The beach, obviously, weather might not be that conducive to it at the moment, but is that open and ready for people to?
It is. You're absolutely right. So we were really surprised at how popular the beach has been this year. It's fully booked out from this afternoon through till Monday. People have taken various areas and various rooms. Networking seems to be a real focus for everyone this year. Lots of events, networking events, parties, for example. So yeah, I would try and get to the beach if you can get in. It's going to be busy though. Yeah. So maybe look at alternative arrangements. But yeah, it's clear that networking is one of the biggest priorities for everyone here this year. Okay, and just finally, can you give us a sense of what people can expect in terms of numbers as well? So just, sure. If you can give us an idea of, how many exhibitors, how many attendees you might be expecting at the moment as well. Yeah, so I think we've surpassed what we felt was possible this year. We've now got over 1,000 exhibitors. If you include co-exhibitors and pavilions, it's near 1,300, which has surpassed my expectations. That's about 38,000 square meters of space. For a comparison, we did 53,000 back in 2019, which was our record year. Attendance-wise, we are about 30% down we're tracking 30% down on what we had in 19, which was 55,000 visitors. Even this week, they're still kind of, not even creeping up, they're shooting up really. Yeah. So it's hard to say, and you never know what the no-show rate's going to be. But I suspect we'll be somewhere between 35 and 40,000 attendees this week. If you'd asked me 6 months ago, I'd have been over the moon with 30,000. So yeah, we're set for a very successful show, whatever the numbers are. Yeah. Okay. Well, listen, thank you very much for taking the time to share that with us. And yeah, best of luck for the show. Thank you very much, and good luck today. Thank you. Cheers, Steve.